Awesome. So I got the rudder linkage done. Seems to be alright. Still not perfect yet, and hopefully that 90-degree motion is enough. You can always change it later, I think. Could change the if necessary. So yeah, just dogleg in and then just a pin joint. And relying, there's a slight difference between the pivot points. It bends the rod slightly, which is fine. It just keeps it nice and solid and takes out the slop nicely. And then the little engine, little spare outboard, need to modify the bracket, add an extra piece that brings it out 100mm and down 100mm, so that it clears this, and also it's below the bottom of the hull, the prop is. Just kind of backup engine. Cool. So I've been working on this upside down kicker strap. Because the cab's in the way here, can't do a conventional thing of just taking a line from the boom and taking it down to the base of the mast and just tying it with pulleys normally. So I've designed this strut, and it's got a wee bearing in it there to allow it to pivot around the mast even when it's loaded down. And the idea is I'll go in there and I'll pull it down with pulleys, which will pull this end down, which will put a foot force down there, which will push the boom down, which will flatten the sail when you're sailing into the wind, in theory. But yeah, it's looking good. 3 revisions of this one. I'll get something that looks like it might work. There's another one. Original idea. But then it doesn't account for when you move the sail, these pulleys, bearings would be rubbing on the mast. So change it so the bearing goes that way around to allow it to move freely even when it's loaded. Making up some little pulleys. 3D printers are amazing. So still learning how to use the program and design things and figuring out the limitations of the plastic, but the idea behind this one is to keep all the forces on the plastic in compression. So like an old-fashioned pulley block with a 3-cord rope kind of round it, maybe, and back spliced into the rope and having a loop on it, something like that. Or maybe even just cutting off a stainless link from a chain and then binding it on with cord. And then, or maybe you could use these holes here to do like a figure of 8. Just to make sure that all the load on the plastic's in compression, which should mean that the pulleys are pretty strong. To get some more stainless bearings for these are just steel ones. Aye, should be good. And then, side note on printing, so this is transparent ABS. This is a misprint because I missed a bit there in the model. Colour blue, obviously, but this is a cover plate for a trailer light. I went and reversed into something, so I printed off another one. Quite pleased with it. It's kind of, yeah, took me a while to draw and kind of get the model right, but it looks pretty good. Obviously it's blue and normally it'd be red, but I just couldn't find the red one. But I'm quite pleased with that, and the possibilities. I might actually put that model up on Thingiverse. Bit of because they only take an hour to print, cost £1, and you can have tread lights when you reverse into stuff. Just nice. And then boaty's coming together. Still the centre board to extend, make it a bit longer, make it a bit wider too, and then some kind of locking mechanism. Possibly making a blank piece, so when you're launching a boat, put the blank in and lock it off, and then when the rollers on the bottom of the trailer come up against the hull, it kind of just runs on the bottom of the blank centre board. And also some kind of tube on here that allows rotation that way, so that when you're turning it, you're not kind of limited by the lack of motion here, or just get it straight. I'm going to do that first. Tie a bit of string to it. Simplest solution. So yeah, it's looking good, hopeful. I really love to get it tested in this week, so if I do, I'll post a video.